This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Guys, hey.
Yeah.
2 days away. We're only 2 days from the start of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. If I am uploading this correctly, if this is uploaded correctly on the date, if this is Thursday by the time this gets uploaded. Wait, hold on. Wait, no, we're 1 day away. Then I forgot. We're 1 day away. Tomorrow, it's the start of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics.
Jesus. Are you
okay? Look. Only 61 cases so far in the Olympic Village. All right.
Whoa, I ran out of breath.
No, were you still going? Oh
my God. So it turns out Discord cuts you out if you start making annoying noises for too long, I guess.
Oh, does it?
It seems like it. I think it started believing that my fucking my death moans were fucking background noise, which they're not. Anyway, why?
Okay, so welcome to a special thing that they made. So welcome to this week's episode, Kamen Rider. But this week is a special episode because they have the Tokyo 2020 Olympics starting, and they also have a movie coming out around this that doesn't come out for like another 3 weeks or some shit. So they're just premiering this early to get people hyped for the movie or something.
Yeah, hyped for the movie. Yeah, this is... Hey, you know what generates fucking hype for a movie? Mm-hmm. Everything that happens in this. Everything that happens in this is just... oh yeah, I mean, there's truly, there's never been, I mean, truly like a more fucking, God, oh man, you know, as someone who's never previously watched an episode of Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger, not even one episode. Not even the last episode.
You have never seen an episode of Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. It is purely a me and William things that
it is only you and William, and I do not wish to partake in it in any way. This has certainly reminded me why I do not want to fucking deal with it. Because I think the first time I saw a Sentai crossover with Kamen Rider, at least like in a series where it was like it took up an episode, was once again in Kamen Rider Gaim when oh god, what was it? What was the train?
Was that?
It was the train.
Was that the train?
Tokuger? Tokuger.
Yeah, Tokuger, yes. The one with the train penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even want to.
You do want to know, it's trains.
I don't think I want to. Why do I care if it's trains? Why does it matter to me?
Let Tariq explain this. I'm gonna quickly look for an image.
Oh, God.
Okay. So at the point in which Kamen Rider Gaim was at,
hold on. William, is this a real image or a Photoshop image? Hold on, William. I want you to guess. As a person who has never seen Super Sentai or seen this season of Tokuger, is this an actual image from the show, or did someone Photoshop this image?
It has to be Photoshopped. I refuse.
No, it doesn't. Hey! Shout out to John Dillerman. He did it second to this Megazord. Oh. Hey, shout out to the Danes. Hey, Denmark. Hey, Denmark. Good luck at the Japanese Tokyo 2020 Olympics in 2021, where I hope you don't get COVID like half the fucking athletes are getting. But also shout out to the Danes for making a show for children about fucking Where's Waldo with a goddamn just prehensile super long schlong. Like,
God, I just don't understand.
William, do you know about John Dillerman?
I don't actually. I'm
boy. Here we go.
Do you not watch John Oliver?
Oh, you gotta subscribe to John Oliver. Here's John Dillerman. Let's get some images. Oh boy. Let's see. Google Images. Boy, I don't know if I should... Oh, this is perfect.
Look, William,
perfect.
Look, you should watch John Dillerman, just like how people should watch and listen to our weekly unnamed discussion series about Kamen Rider Saber. A weekly discussion where I, Austin, a person years on about Kamen Rider tokusatsu, am joined every by my friend William. That's you, William. A person who has no knowledge about how his body is working, as we were joined by our special friend and guest, Tariq, as we discuss puberty to you and explain it.
Motherfucker!
Hey, welcome to special chapters.
What is that?
Welcome to Kamen Rider Saber's special movie release chapter, whatever the fuck you want to call this. The World's Pirate Kong and the World Mix. Alright. So I'm really mad about this. So I'm really mad about this episode. So this episode is not episode 44, right? It's not
43.5.
episode.
How is there more?
It's a whole show, William.
It's a
You
whole
learn
show.
the body is beautiful. Okay, get over it.
I don't like this at all. Please stop. I swear to God, if I see more, I'm gonna revolt.
Is labeled as a special OVA type of episode. But here's the thing: the official Kamen Rider Saber site, where every week I take the image and get the image from, in the site data, labels this as episode 44 for some reason.
Yeah, I mean.
So even though this is at episode 44, in the site data on the Kamen Rider Saber website, it's labeled as episode 44, which is really weird.
Right, considering it's also a special chapter type of thing, right? Or movie collab.
So welcome to this special chapter that was made to promote the upcoming Kamen Rider Super Sentai crossover movie. Superhero, what was it? What was it called?
It's
Superhero Sentai.
Yeah, some
It's
shit
what it's
like
called.
that.
Yeah.
Well, like,
Oh?
I don't know. I have, like, such a host of issues. I don't know.
Oh, I have a lot of issue with this episode. It doesn't help that this thing is taking place in the middle, near the ultimate arc of the series.
Let me go back to what I was saying about Tokuger, right?
Yeah, the train scene.
So when Tokuger showed up in Gaim, right? Gaim had gotten to the point in every Gen Urobuchi fucking series where it goes, oh, well, we're in a post-apocalyptic world now. It's a dystopia, and there's warring fights happening all over the place, and the heroes are doing their best just to survive. The government is fucking shooting guns and, like, taking over. Oh, anyway, these fucking 5 dudes showed up on a train, and they have train things that, like, they shove on their wrists, and then they go, train form! And they fucking transform into train rangers. And you go, I know that this was getting really dark, but this isn't the answer. Please give me back my dystopian show. Like, I know this has gone in some weird ways for Kamen Rider.
It's really bad because it takes place in the middle of the series finale.
Yeah. Hey, you know, we didn't just have a fucking big ass fight with Storius, but and like have some development that's clearly about to happen. But anyway, here, let's take a break for fucking. Yep. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, that was fucking great. That was really, truly great. Hey, shout out to Kamen Rider Zangetsu, a guy who is like honestly the ultimate Itachi clone. Like,
Zangetsu was like willing to commit murder, right?
Oh, he was fucking he. Not only was he willing to commit murder, then he also. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it for William, because the fucking betrayals and dramas of Gaim are the best part. But like, Zangetsu was like unironically just like it wasn't even like playing both sides to like so he comes out on top. It was just I am Itachi. I like it's really just like I have a brother and I might just like be evil. And, like, maybe I'm not super evil. Oh, look, I've got all these fucking layers to this shit. God damn, Kamen Rider Gaim. Why aren't we watching Kamen Rider Gaim? God fucking damn it.
Oh my god. This is how cool Kamen Rider Zenki is. He never lost his virginity because he never loses, alright? That's how cool he was. That's how much he never loses, alright?
Yeah, damn it. This is not.
All right, so hey, off top. Hey, so
yeah.
back to on top again. Hey, this is the Kamen Rider Saber Zenkaiger crossover, dumb gimmicky marketing shit. So here's the thing, Willie. They used to do this, right? This used to be an annual thing they used to do back then. Like for like the good half of the early 2010s, they actually used to do this every year.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of when the last one was before this. Was it Ghost?
Was it Drop? No, X8. I think X8 was the last one.
Did X8 have one? I don't remember X8 having one.
Okay.
I don't remember. Actually, no. Ghost wasn't with a Sentai. It was with Kikaider.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which was which was crazy to me also because they made a new Kikaider fucking Sentai or Tokusatsu, which is a fucking like 40-year-old property.
Because in Q Ranger, the Sentai that was airing that was airing alongside Kamen Rider X8 that year, they did use the Kamen Rider gear in that episode, but I don't think X8 used a Sentai gear in their episode.
Okay. What was X8's? X8 was 2015? Yeah,
because I remember the Q Ranger summoned X8, but he only summoned the stupid Chibi level 2 shit. Right?
Okay, yeah, that kind of sounds right.
Look at this juxtaposition real quick. This is this is an official still from a show. Right, because I think we've shown you Kamen Rider X8.
Listen, X8 was a fucking fever dream.
Yeah, like, so how they had their stupid Chibi
X8 was a fever dream.
Right, and then how they had, like, so how X8 Rider had, like, their stupid Chibi forms, right? But they have, like, their real Kamen Rider form, right?
Uh-huh.
Right, but in that episode, they just summoned up this stupid little mascot character to punch the enemy.
Okay.
They didn't even get the full Rider form. They just got that. The Red Ranger, he just summoned out that thing instead of like a Pokemon. He's like, go X8, I choose you.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so back to my main point. This used to be a recurring thing, and then they stopped it in the for all the way up until like mid 2010, so like 2015, 16. It used to be a yearly thing, right, where they dedicated an episode between both series, like, hey, yo, here's our yearly crossover shit between both series. And then they stopped for some reason. I don't know why they actually stopped doing that. It was really weird, because around 2010, that's when Toei started doing new things, like doing new stuff with their IP and their franchise, right? Instead of like just doing the same dormant thing every year, like they started bringing back their other franchise in crossover, like Kikaider, Space Sheriff, Jiraiya, right? That's when they had like all their older IP start crossing over and doing like trying to build their version of their cinematic TV show universe.
Yeah,
but then
the Tokusatsu cinematic universe.
Yeah, but then they literally just gave up. But then after like 2016, they just gave up. They're like, yeah, fuck that shit. This is too. No one gives a fuck about these older franchises. Who the fuck cares about Iron Man? No one cares who Iron Man is, said Sony. Why would we buy the entire Marvel
why would I care about this drunken dude crawling into children's homes?
Yeah, we only want Spider-Man. We don't want to buy the entire Marvel media license for an additional $1 billion. We just want to buy Spider-Man. Yes, hey, look, I'm assuming this episode takes place after they defeated Storius or whatever, or they get their ass kicked.
No, it can't. Like, it literally can't, because it's fucking...
No, because the last episode ends in the middle of a fight.
No, last episode ends at the end of a fight.
I don't remember.
If I recall correctly, right?
Weren't they in the middle of a fight with Storius when the last episode ended?
It was this whole thing with it was like the whole disaster.
Oh, yeah,
right?
last episode ended with Storius revealing his new book.
Yeah, remember. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Holy shit! Wow, what is this cool boy? I just realized that. Holy shit!
Yeah. Again, this goes back to my point about when fucking Tokuger showed up, and it was like, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but like, if you could just like not show up at the worst possible time, that'd be great. Like, there's a lot going on right now. If you could just like let us do our shit and like have our fucking war, that would be great. Please leave. Please.
I just remember last episode literally ended in the middle of story showing off his new book. So the way that this episode started off makes no sense.
Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't.
Nothing. Nothing episode makes no sense.
Yeah, nothing narratively. Oh boy. Okay, so let's jump right into it. All right. Okay, so we start off with whatever the fuck is happening in the park.
Japanese people in the park. Randomly, nobody in this scene is vaccinated except the leads. All right.
100%.
No, Toei's not paying for their vaccination. All right. Like if you come on set, you sign a waiver for you to get coronavirus on set. All right.
Yeah.
The staff is vaccinated. The crew's not the extras.
You die on your cardboard beds.
Oh my god. How is the healthcare system over there in Japan, by the way?
What do you mean in Japan?
All right,
Japan.
William, major of Japanese population are old Japanese people, all right? I'm just gonna put... There are more older people than there are more younger people, all right? That's how I'm gonna present Japanese vaccination.
You know what? That's fair.
Are you asking about their vaccination rate? Because it's still bad. Or are you talking about their healthcare in general?
I was thinking more like, I guess more their vaccination rates, yeah.
Oh, the vaccination rate is real bad. Real bad.
It's awesome to portray it to me. I think I get the gist of it.
Yeah. But as far as fucking... the shit with like from friends I have that are like doing the teaching abroad shit, it seems like it's pretty good. I just like you can like get away with being like insurance is much less of a like not having insurance seems to be much less of a death sentence there, is what I would say. I don't know much more of the like fucking like details than that, but it's like, hey, if you don't have the health insurance to like cover basic like oh, I need medicine, you're not gonna be fucking robbed into goddamn destitution.
Yeah, so they're doing fine, all right. Look. Just remember what the president of the IOC said. No one is gonna get coronavirus in the Olympic Village, all right. Yeah, you just gotta ignore the 61 other people that have gone. They don't count. No one's gonna count until I say it counts, all right. There's gonna be no new case until I say that there's no new cases. But hey, we're in the middle of a park in the middle of the night, ignoring the fact that we were just we literally ended the last episode with a cliffhanger in the middle of a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all just, watching the stars like, glad that's over for now, right?
Yeah.
We should be fighting against stories at some point, but I guess we'll do that later.
May is like, got any idea for a new story, right?
Even though we were in the middle of a story. Oh my god, it's also...
This is literally like
also, hold on. I really love when Rintaro goes, like, it's not normal for Toma to have writer's block. When was the last time you watched him write something, Rintaro? When was the last time you saw him write a book? When's the last time you saw him write anything with paper? This episode was good for one thing, and it was the fact that it brought back, oh yeah, Toma reads books sometimes, and he knows about book shit. That's the only thing.
The fact that they use book as a story, as an active story.
Yeah, also, hey, how the if I had seen that and I were them, I don't know how I would have said, it looks like a Megiddo, but I don't think it is. What the... So you can tell. You just know that it's not a Megiddo. I mean, sure, it doesn't have a book lodged in its fucking chest, but, like, it looks like every other fucking monster you fight, guys. Like, really, it's not that fucking different. But anyway, the Three Musketeers decide to fight this fucking falling star bitch.
Right,
And, oh, hey... they get their ass kicked by the power of wishes. Speaking of which, I finally fucking caught Jirachi in Pokemon Go. Thank fucking God. Hey, that much closer to finishing Pokemon Home, my Pokedex in Pokemon Home. I got only like 40 Pokemon left to fucking complete this goddamn bullshit. Anyway, out of nowhere, Space Cop arrives.
Before we go with the story, I just realized what this episode reminds. It's like how in JRPGs, when you have to do the main quest, but before you go to do the final quest of the game, right? But you remember, oh wait, hold on, I still have some side quests to do. Let me finish that. Let me finish this fishing side quest I got real quick. That is what this episode reminds me of. This is just a side quest episode. All right, yeah, back to the episode now.
The gang
gets their ass kicked, right? If only they had other writers to help them instead of just the three of them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know?
really.
It's not like
If
they had
only
an
there was more
organization or
people
something.
around, right? Maybe three, at least three more other people that three other
Hey,
swordsmen.
don't worry.
around.
Our favorite other two characters that are fully realized and totally like solid
Oh boy,
characters.
I got so much
show
to
up.
say about them in the
fucking-
Zenkaiger
is the fucking
episode. I'm gonna
twins.
save that for the Zenkaiger episode. It's unironically how much I have to talk about them in
Yeah.
Zenkaiger.
Yeah.
Alright, so they get their ass kicked. Hey, Toma uses Brave Dragon for the first time in when was the last time we saw Brave Dragon real quick?
Brave Dragon by itself?
Yeah.
Itself is the real thing, right?
Yeah,
Because it's
right?
Brave Dragon edited. It's like unadded on.
All three of them were just straight up using base forms in this fight. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why they got their ass kicked too.
Well,
easily,
they
too.
lost again. They lost
Yeah.
the power of wishes. Oh wait, hold
Yeah.
on. I just want to ask a question, especially because Molly is here. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, so this motherfucker keeps talking like a goddamn Pokemon and ending its fucking sentences with its name. Is that normal for Sentai? Is that just something that I've missed?
No,
That's
no,
happened in
no, no,
Zenkaiger.
For Zenkaiger, yeah, but
Yes,
For
this is
Zenkaiger, yes, but what about other like Sentai?
No, because
No,
Okay.
this year
it's
in
not.
Zenkaiger, the main enemy group, the Tochi Tendo, they're all based from like a world, an aspect of a world. So like you get a mushroom guy.
That doesn't
and all
explain
the-
why they say their name. That actually
This
is so much
I don't
worse.
know,
That's
man.
so much
It's just-
worse, Austin.
It's just a thing
That's
that
so
they
much worse.
do, okay? They just
Yeah,
go like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna do this
I just need to
mushroom.
know that.
I'm gonna
Hey,
do that mushroom.
I was gonna,
It's just like, I don't know.
hey, just, I'm talking to a girlfriend now. Hey, I was gonna say that I finally figured out why the fucking monsters in OG Sailor Moon fucking say their name like Pokemon. Turns out, nope, not any closer to finding the root of that problem. It's still fucking ridiculous. It's still fucking insane. Anyway, we're watching fucking Sailor Moon OG, and it's fucking horrifying. Did you know that they just reset all of their memories at the end of the first season?
I remember when I
What? Oh no, I mean,
They just go, hey, my final wish after every other Sailor Scout dies. Every other Sailor Guardian fucking dies, along with Tuxedo Mask. They all die. Sailor Moon has one final epileptic seizure-inducing blast fight against the final villain, and then she goes, I wish I didn't have to fight anymore, and then clearly the fucking answer to that monkey's paw's wish is, okay, I'm going to reset all the world's memories so that none of you remember your powers, none of you remember the events of being Sailor Moon, or any of this shit, and just, also the new villain, they summon monsters that fucking say their names like Pokemon. Also, Austin, you'll get this. The monsters are called Cardians. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card! That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card archetype! What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
I'm starting to wonder if maybe the reason why they say their own names afterwards is because it's a cutesy thing to do, right?
It's not cute. It's not cute. This
I
thing is
don't
a
know.
fucking monster.
And, hey,
I don't
if
know.
you
It's
want
the only
to,
way I can find an
William,
explanation
if
for
you
it.
want to, and this also applies to you, Tariq and Molly, at some point, we can't do the live-action Sailor Moon series.
Holy
as a thing
shit.
on it.
Oh my god.
live
Did you guys know that was a
Oh,
thing?
you don't know there's
There was
live
a
action? Oh, yeah, there's-
There was
oh,
a
yeah, there's-
live-action Sailor Moon
Listen,
series.
do you know how much money Sailor Moon prints for fucking Toei? Of course there is.
That was the thing. I think it was like
I knew
2000.
they did a revival of Sailor Moon.
2005.
Like, there was
It was
Yeah,
like
Sailor
mid-
Moon
it was like
Crystal.
mid-2000s.
Yeah, I went
So
through
it
the
had that
unfortunate
always
experience
fucking
of
mid-2000
being.
tokusatsu,
Well, first of all,
flair
like
to
many
it.
a child,
Tariq knows what
I
I'm
watched
talking
Sailor
about.
Moon like on fucking Toonami.
But in
and
terms of
shit.
like effects and animation,
But then
I might have been
you know,
disconnected.
hey, it's the
I
fucking
hope I
hey,
didn't
Penny,
disconnect
it's
randomly
pandemic.
in the middle of my sentence
girlfriend was
all
like,
of a
hey,
sudden.
we could watch Sailor Moon
I hope
Crystal, and I was
everyone-
like,
like always,
I guess.
ABR always be
And,
recording.
I watched
right?
Sailor Moon Crystal. While it's ridiculous, it's nowhere near as fucking ridiculous as the goddamn
my bad, cat.
original Sailor Moon. And I'm not talking
I am
the fucking
not
like
connected to my
OG
internet
like
right now.
dick
That is
Deek
not good.
dub DIC
Oh, oh,
dub.
oh, oh, oh.
I'm talking about the one that
yes,
was done in
yes,
2014.
Uh-oh.
Before they realized that Vic Mignogna was a
Exactly
fucking child predator
correct.
or whatever.
Yes, exactly correct.
Hey, that wasn't
Right.
me. It wasn't
Yeah,
me this
no,
time.
surprisingly.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, there was a
anyway,
live action
cool. I
Sailor
needed
Moon.
to get that out of the
We may
way.
do that at some point.
Yeah, I needed to get that out of the way because I really like the monster saying its name thing was giving me fucking PTSD from like this current arc of Sailor Moon of just like every monster just says its name. Even before that, the fucking fully realized like the four generals in the beginning shout their like part of their name, like their fucking Squirtle Squad, and like go Zoy, and that's their like attack name. It's anyway. Yeah, where were we? May tripped a robot. It was pretty fucking great.
You know what I love though from that scene though is like we keep rewatching that scene and like the guy who's the Orihime enemy, right, is just basically running and taps
I mean, it's barely, so it's barely touches her. I mean, really.
No, because I'm pretty sure that was just kind of like a thing. Like, it feels like a thing that they say, okay, he's gonna do this, so then you know that's your cue to kind of like fall or something. I don't know. It felt like that.
Oh my god! No, if that was, what if that was just a bad take? What if that was just a really
bad take?
And they just fucking worked with it. They were just like, fucking roll with it. That's great.
Right? These actors still in their contract has to say they have to go home, all right? The talent agencies be like, oh, are you putting our actors 1 minute overtime? You better start paying us, Toei. You better get that.
Are you putting our actors 1 minute overtime? Also, fuck vaccine. We're not worried about that. Listen, you're gonna keep dancing. Boy, I didn't. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of me and William's favorite character from Zenkaiger is in this episode, Zox. All right.
Okay. Is this really one of your favorite characters?
He's the best character out of the cast.
Explain to me what the fuck is going on in Zenkaiger.
All right.
Because I don't know what the fuck is going on in Zenkaiger. There's a pirate.
Do you want to explain that now? Do you want to explain that in the Zenkaiger portion of the episode?
Okay. I guess we should wait until then. So
in terms of his character backstory, he's from Pirate World, all right?
Yes, okay. So I unironically wound up like reading a bunch of fucking wiki shit about Zenkaiger last week because I saw the preview for the next episode and I went, what the fuck? And then I went on. I knew this was coming up, but I went, what the fuck is happening? And then I went on the wiki and started looking at other shit and going, okay, I guess this is what's happening in fucking Zenkaiger. I thought I knew what was happening, but clearly I don't. And it was not, like, encouraging? Encouraging is the easiest way to put it. Disheartening is the meanest way to put it. It just really fucking... It just really fucked me up. Like, I don't understand how... Like... I don't understand how we got here. I don't know how we got here. I don't know what's going on.
No, it's not even explained within the show how they got here, too. That's the worst part. Like, there's no in-universe explanation, except the fact that Zox, like, I was just traveling.
No, Zox is a thing where I remember in Zenkaiger, and, like, for Zox, he's as he says here, he's a world pirate. They just generally visit other worlds, like parallel universes, as a thing and robs them. That I remember distinctly. So that's like kind of the explanation with Zox.
Yeah, but he just does it for no fucking... I mean,
he's a pirate. He's a pirate. And then so he basically robs it.
He's a pirate.
Yeah, well, Luffy doesn't do anything this stupid.
Okay, yeah, but that's like Luffy.
But Luffy doesn't go around robbing people. He likes going out to rob people.
Hey,
so I like how they cut back to the office, right?
Yeah, the minute we cut back there...
Zox walk back to the office.
But as soon as they cut back, Zox is just kleptomaniac fucking grabbing shit from Toma's, like, children's bookstore and fucking pocketing it. Like, that's actual klepto shit.
To be fair, that is his character. He literally robs, like, in Zenkaiger, he literally robs the main team.
The Rangers.
The Rangers.
He actually robs the Rangers.
He robs the Rangers,
like, the first time they meet him, which is great.
Yeah. So, yeah, again, he's a pirate. He doesn't give no shits. So, that's kind of the thing with him.
Yeah, so, but how come in Zeg, they decided he just steals, like, valuable stuff, like, stuff like, oh boy, I'm gonna like this. But in this one, he just steals, like, just random shit.
He's just stealing the most, like, random shit. He's like, I'm taking this, I'm taking that.
Right, he just steals, like, he literally steals, like, stupid clay.
A little frog toy? Yeah. But also
gets the idea of, I'm gonna make this into a story. I'm gonna sell this.
Hey, give me a sticky note.
I'm gonna have control of your estate, and you can't get any lawyers to control your own estate. This is all my property right now. I'm gonna get your sister on my side as well. Which is wait, that joke actually works because Zox has a sister. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's the whole plot of the second episode, or the Zenkaiger episode. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah, you
God.
would have to watch that because of the Wonder Twins. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
oh,
anyway,
yeah.
So
I do
Tomo
actually
realized,
Yeah.
Tomo
Hold on.
realized he could steal other people's life and sell it as his own story.
Once again,
right?
hey, to be fair, he's been doing that since the get-go because he went, oh man, I want to write a story about friends that hang out with each other. It's like, are any of us going to see royalties for that? Said Kento and Rintaro, and they said, and he said, you guys don't understand money. And then he fucking, like, really? Oh, in what way is there any, like, inclination that these people fucking operate on a fucking, like, the sort of logos, none of the members have paid taxes in fucking decades, right? Like, none of them pay taxes.
I don't think this is even a paying job to begin with.
Absolutely not.
That's
they don't
why
have.
Red had to
Hey, you don't have to pay taxes if you don't make money.
That's why Ren had to eat shitty store-bought ramen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and that's why
Not the good kind type of shitty store-bought ramen. Like the one that you have to buy in bulk at a discount store.
Yeah.
So Toma, being the great writer he is, does not have any pieces of paper around for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
He does, and he's like, sticky notes. Hey, points for May being his, like, editor, and she being like, oh, I got something. I got a piece of paper for you to write on. Clearly, it's the piece of paper I picked up off the fucking monster that I tripped. And clearly this fucking works as...
Also, the fact that she never brings up that she picks it up from the monster, right?
She didn't even think about it. I don't think she even processed that she picked it up from the monster. I think she just picked up a piece of paper. She thought she just picked up a piece of paper off the ground. She said, I might need this piece of paper later. Ooh, look, pretty blue paper. Here you go.
That's about standard for May, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but, oh, God. And then, holy shit, there's so many world-breaking things here.
Yeah,
okay,
then,
so, wait, let's take a second. Let's take a second to cut back. So, their minds are fucking blown by the idea of when Zox explains his whole, like, Kaizoku. Like, that's hey, great wordplay. Hey, kudos to you, fucking Japan. Wow, you did it. Oh boy, you combined Sekai and Kaizoku. Ooh, good for you, right? Okay, but then it's like, yeah, I can travel across dimensions, and Kento's sitting in his chair, fully and unironically going, let's see, across dimensions? That's hard to believe. What the fuck are you talking about? You had a dimension. You had the dimension. You had the sword that crosses dimensions and shows you the fucking future longer than the first villain that had it. What are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about? How is this a foreign concept to you? What do you mean? You should be able to, what? I halfway expected in Zenkaiger for Kento to be the one that opened the fucking gate and brought them back. What the fuck? How?
My God.
How? Also, I'm gonna put this out. Oh wait, I do know where it is. Yuri has the fucking other sword. We still don't know who the fuck else is gonna be the, like, one that... Because in the opening, they show Caliber still being there, so somebody else has to be Caliber. Don't know who that's gonna be. If it's fucking May, I'll lose my shit. That'd be fucking hilarious. But still, my point is, what the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ.
Do you think if May gets Kuriyama the PTS, she won't be affected by it? Like, she'll just play it off like, oh, that was fun. Well, I can't wait for that to happen. Like, she will honor at once because she assumes it's actually a fun thing.
Hey,
right?
listen. Some people just like to watch the world burn, Mr. Wayne.
So Toma writes down his idea and
writes down it. Due to the power of wishes, hey, and once again, the power of wishes, fucking goddamn wishes make their books disappear. But also, here's the second world-breaking thing. Zox disappears into the wardrobe where fucking Narnia is, and goes into the fucking, into the northern base. Hey, I thought you needed a special book. I thought you needed a fucking gate book to fucking open the book, the fucking door. I didn't think that it just worked as a closet that you could just... Nope, turns out the closet is just a permanent gateway. Cool.
Yeah?
Cool.
I mean,
cool, anybody can use it, doesn't fucking matter. Fine.
To be honest, the quickest fix... You could have just stolen the gate book. Who knows? But, he didn't do that. And
or
so
maybe just let the gate book always be on.
But here's the thing: he didn't. The truth comes out. He didn't steal fucking shit. Like, cause all. Oh god. Anyway, so this man with DSLs fights the fucking twins.
Yeah,
I'm really bothered by how much.
Once again, this breaks the lore, the story, because from the last, we know that the Wonder Twins aren't living in the northern base, and they just reconcile with. Wait, I don't think they reconcile. They barely reconcile with Toma's gang and everything.
They have barely like. But now it's just like, hey, no, but all
of a sudden they're now friends in this episode. Would really make so you have to assume this has to take place after episode 43.
That actually reminds me, Austin. You said they released these early before, right? These two,
what do you mean?
These two, the movie collab things. You said they were like
when it's a well, what do you mean? Do you mean the movies themselves or the episode crossovers?
I mean the episode. For these, this is like an episode crossover, right?
Okay, so usually with the way that these crossover works, it's just an in-universe fucking thing, right? It's just like here's just a special. But with these two, these are actually an advertisement for the upcoming movie that comes out this weekend.
Yeah, this is the only time I can think of where because normally they do double billing, right? Mm-hmm. They do it as like, hey, the double feature show. Here's you go in, you fucking pay a ticket, you get the ticket for the fucking the Super Sentai movie, and you get the Kamen Rider movie. That's why with the like 01 and Saber and fucking Immortal Phoenix like bit, they had to put them together because fucking COVID. But in this case, they're actually like, okay, hey, we've got a movie coming up. We haven't done a crossover episode yet. Fuck it, we'll put them both in. There you go. But it's not. They're normally not like. They're normally not like asynchronous with the plot. Like they just like I said, like with Tokuger. With Tokuger, trying to think. Tokuger was Gaim. Ghost had Kikaider. Did
X was Q Ranger? Drive was with Zooja or some shit.
Right. Yeah.
Usually with these, they are just takes place in each other's universe.
Yeah.
But this one is actually a big promotional gimmick. This is actually a big promotional gimmick for the movie. Right, like usually with the way they usually before it was like here's just a fun one-off thing we do because we're like sister franchise or some shit, right? Like, oh boy, this is fun, right? I was like, oh boy, we're owned by the same company, right? It's like how when you read a Batman comic and Superman shows up with one issue for no reason, like oh boy, check it out, here's Superman.
And then Bruce Wayne fucks Lois Lane.
Yeah, right. It's like that, but this one is like it's like that. It's like.
I mean, I get it. It's just kind of like the thing they used to do back, like with like Cartoon Network or something, when you have Billy and Mandy crossing over with like Codename Kids Next Door or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, but it's like okay, so I didn't like. I just remember you saying before that you were saying like, oh, this is advertising for the movie that's coming out this weekend. You said.
Yeah.
Right. That would be like. I mean, if we want to specify, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Well, no, this will come out by Thursday, so yeah, that'll be fucking yeah.
It comes out on the 22nd, so... Oh, so because that's the day the movie comes out in Japan. Hey, you can watch the movie today and then go see the Tokyo 2020 Olympics tomorrow.
I mean, you won't, because they don't allow spectators, and also, everybody's fucking dying or fucking. One of the two. If not both.
Oh, they die as they fuck. Wasn't that a thing?
I mean, listen, COVID fucks up your breathing, and that makes it hard to fuck.
No, yeah, there's like an old man who died with a heart attack when he was said like fucking someone, right? That was a thing, if I remember correctly.
I'm sure that's happened. I don't know,
yeah.
William. You tell me about your fanfiction later.
Okay, look.
Yeah. So back to the episode. The Wonder Twins are friends with the main cast now, even though we haven't established them. They help catch
the insurrectionist that bursts into their fucking sanctum sanctorum.
Yeah. Yeah.
He literally broke in and tried to steal shit. That is most. That is the amount of times the security that you know what they should get. They should put up some fencing around the northern base. They should really put up some fencing around it. Maybe shut things down.
Lock the front doors or lock the front door.
Yeah. Or lock Toma's closet.
Yeah, hey, so yeah, the Wonder Twin catches Zogs. They accuse him of stealing, even though I like how Reto's also part of this, even though he was literally holding his book in his hand right the moment it disappeared.
Also, yeah, based off of the... Hey, spoiler alert. They all should have been able to fucking feel it. But I guess that's the power of hypnotism, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. But yeah, so they all go, okay, the only way we can get it back is if we fucking kill the monster, which... Sure,
yeah, they realize, hey, they realize, they realize the wishing monster and Toma writing on a wishing piece of paper, it's all connected, alright?
Yeah.
They piece together. They realize they put 2 and 2 together now.
Yeah, and they decide that, okay, hey, the best thing that clearly its motive is to fuck up as many relationships as possible, which... Absolute perfect trolling from a monster. That's actually, like, some grade A, like, Power Rangers level, like, listen, my goal... It'd just be a home-wrecking bitch. I'm gonna fuck everybody's relationship up. Also, I was kind of disturbed by the amount of, like, pushing and shoving with all of these, like, couples fighting. Because I was like, this seems like a lot of domestic abuse, like, in Japan right now. Like, that's
that's the only way for you to show a couple in argument is with domestic violence, alright?
That's the only way to have an argument over which, like, flavoring for, like, ice cream or, like, shaved, like, ice is best. You gotta fucking push your girlfriend. You gotta shove her in the shoulder, and then she shoves you back. And also, it's a lot of, like, women... There's a woman that's, like, full-on, like, trying to, like, grabbing her, like, boyfriend by the fucking collar. Like, there's a lot of, like... there's a lot of fucking Lady Dimitrescu, like, vibes going off, like, there. Like, just... They're stepping on bitches.
Also, real quick, it's Blue Hawaiian, right? That's actually the best flavor for shaved ice, right? It's the blue flavor one, right?
Look, it's not a... I don't give a shit about flavored ice. I don't do sweets, so it's not my thing.
Uh-huh. William's indecisive, so that means I assume he's voting for me as...
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, good, William. I'm gonna twist your words and make it so you're part of my team already.
Okay, I'm not part of your team. I just literally said it right now, so you can't twist anything.
Okay, not beautiful. Alright, so anyway, hey, so domestic violence is happening in this episode.
So domestic violence is happening. Luckily, the one true savior that can stop domestic violence, Zox Gold Sky Tsukaiger, fucking shows up. What a fucking name that guy is. Really showing off his boy band abilities with his fucking transformation sequence.
It's really great. It's really great. Me and we were talking about this, right? How this, like, he takes forever to dance. I'm really glad they're actually poking fun at this, really right? Because he actually does take a long dancing sequence.
He always does a dancing sequence whenever he transforms, and I just love that everyone's just making comments about it.
Yeah,
it's the best.
It's an actual meta commentary within the series, which is great. I love that.
What you're witnessing is every person who like clearly for Americans, right? Like the first real introduction to like the tokusatsu stuff is like Power Rangers and stuff, and then I guess in my case I was bored in taking Japanese. I was like, what series can I find to like help me better learn or like give myself like more like Japanese audio in my fucking brain? I was like, fuck it, I'll watch Kamen Rider. That'll be... Hey, now I don't just watch anime, I also watch Kamen Rider. To which Japanese friends were like, yeah, that doesn't make you better. But it's like... It's literally the expression of a Kamen Rider fan watching Super Sentai and going, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what? Mm-hmm. What? What's going on? Like, this is the most extreme, like, between... He looks like he escaped BTS. Like he fled South Korea, not North Korea, South Korea, and came to fucking Japan and was like, I'm gonna be a fucking Super Sentai actor, and they can't make me fight in their military. If BTS can get away with dodging the draft, I can too.
Oh my god.
So May survives an explosion and... What's going on?
Sorry, everything kind of cut off from me for a little bit, so I was like,
so May survives, and she spits out what I assume is blood, right?
No, it's just a bunch of rust. She just ingested a bunch of fucking rust from that blast.
That is the most confusing thing,
that's clearly healthier than... there's no healthy solution, right, to whatever dust red dust she just spat out. But also, May, this is like the third time that May has gotten like blasted. Mm-hmm. Like, actually exploded and like fucking blown out hair and just like looking like she just got zapped by lightning.
When was the second time? I don't remember the
I'm trying to I think it's the third time. I remember the second time was when...
it's just the third. I remember the first time is when Yuri shows up.
Right.
Right? And they were fighting them. And there was the second time, I think, was when...
that would be... wasn't that when with the guy with the Megiddo that was building shit? Didn't that happen at one point?
No, the first time it happened is when there was the Yeti Megiddo.
Yeah, that was the first time.
When Toma used Dragonic Knight against the fucking Ice Yeti Megiddo. Mm-hmm. I think there was one in between, and I can't remember if it was like... I want to say, I think it was when she got turned into a Megiddo, and like Toma had to cut her out. I want to say that it was that like when she got when they were like dealing with Legiel or Zeus or whatever, and like they had to like free her from being turned into a Megiddo. I think that was the second time that she got blown the fuck up. I believe so. Either way,
I know she was blown up at another point.
Point is, once again, May keeps getting the fucking shit end of the stick and gets hit with an explosion. Luckily, nothing actually is lucky about this. It's incredibly sad. Toma and Kento can't do jack shit. They get fucking, like, start doing a mime routine against the goddamn Orihime world.
Tendo. Yeah. Tochi Tendo. Yeah.
Also, you know, the Wonder Twins realized that they still had their swords when fighting against the fucking Toji Tendo. Did you guys bring your swords? Because later on, Rintaro is the only one that decides, oh yeah, you know what? I do still have my sword. I will still use that sword. But yeah, so they fuck up. They all fail. And then, for the first time in fucking forever, Toma's like, hey, well, this is actually based off of books. Books are great. Hey, remember how this story was... Remember how this show was about books? Hey, remember how Bleach was about a guy fighting fucking monsters? Hey, remember how Naruto was about a fucking orphan that got his ass kicked? Oh, well, that still kind of happened, didn't it? But, like...
Yeah.
Remember how Dragon Ball Z was still about the Dragon Balls? I mean, that's still kind of a thing, but, like, boy, it got out of control. Super was a mistake, but GT was more of a mistake. But, like, yeah. But, so, like...
Are you telling me you don't like Ultra Instinct memes? Because this is one of the best things to
memes,
ever happen.
Look, I love... Listen, Super to me is just one giant meme. It's just one giant meme. It's going, you stupid American fucks. Yeah, you know that you'll suck Goku's dick all the way to the base as many times as you want. We saw the numbers for what... We saw the numbers when we released these movies in fucking theaters in America. We know what we could get out of you. We're gonna fucking... I watched Battle of Gods and I went, oh, they got another movie coming out. They're gonna make a show. They're gonna make another show out of Dragon Ball Z. Just you wait. I'm calling it right now in the theater. Fucking, there's... Oh, they got 9... Oh, there's 8 other gods? That sounds like a show to me. Boy. Sucks for you. Bye-bye, Vic Mignogna. Anyway,
yeah.
Then we get the wonderful...
does his job of explaining a story.
Yes, in the wonderful...
He actually explained... Like, it was the Salamander episode, right?
No. It's been... I think it was the Piranha episode. Oh. Maybe another one after that. But, like, there were... Like, whatever... I think it was the Piranha Megiddo episode. Might have been the last time. But it was, like, there was a solid, like, chunk in the early episodes where it was, like...
Yeah, which actually explained
until it started getting to the point of... We're fighting the actual, like, Rowdy Rough Boys and Caliber, and we're not just fighting, like, enemy of the week, like, Megiddo.
Pretty much before the insurrection happened, basically.
Before the death of Kento, quote unquote. Oh wait, never mind. Nobody dies in the show except for some people. Sometimes, maybe. But hey, once again, the power of Toma's wonderful dress-up barn where he dresses himself and friends in clothing. I love how Toma is Orihime and Kento is Hikoboshi because, boy, once again we're getting into kind of gay territory between like Toma and Kento. But the real star of the show, the real star of the show, is whoever the fuck is in the cow costume, which I can only assume is Rentaro. It has to be Rentaro. It has to be Rentaro. There's no other fucking way. Like, the last time they put him in a fucking dog Kigurumi with, like, stupid makeup. This time they absolutely threw him in. Mei is the god that they just... You can have female gods, FYI, Japan. You have female gods, actually. That's, like... You have female gods. I don't understand why... But instead they're like, no. Put Mei in a mustache. Fu Manchu that bitch up. I swear to God, that fucking cow that is just losing its shit in the background is fucking Rentaro.
It's just fucking dancing around, too. It's fucking great.
It's just... It's the desperate cries of Rentaro trying to escape from the cow.
From the confines of the cow costume that he's been put
Look,
in.
there's no air in that costume.
It's like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, but instead of a rhino's ass, it's a fucking inflatable cow.
Oh god, not again. Fucking hell. Oh god, now I got the image of Rentaro going out of the
fuck,
cow's
that's
ass.
even better. Oh man, ooh, that's an even better meme I can make. Ooh,
Oh, no.
ooh,
No,
I don't
you're
know.
not
Can I
making it.
do it fast enough?
I don't know.
Ooh, can I oh boy, here we go.
We're going pretty wild with the length of this recording right now, so maybe you could.
Yeah.
Maybe I can, but anyway, yeah.
Oh, hold on. I already have the meme for this episode, so it's fine.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was really hoping to
it's
see Rentaro coming out of it.
It's already fine.
Alright, I can make that for you, William. Don't worry.
I need to use. I made this meme like 3 months ago, and now I can finally use it.
Wait, is it relevant to this? How can it be
It kind of is relevant. Don't worry.
Okay.
It involves
well then I'll just
Kamen Rider.
well then I'll just throw up a meme for the lulz in here. But don't worry about that.
Okay, so anyway. So they leave Rentaro off to find a monster instead of all of them going to look for should we go look for this monster? Nah, let's just leave it to one guy to do it, right?
Yeah.
So they go off. The monster's in a park. Rentaro's getting his ass kicked. Right. So and everything. Right. It's like Rentaro's just like, we got to deal with this.
God damn. Why is he supposed to now? God damn.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
continue. I'm just gonna laugh to the side or something.
So Zox is like, I got this, don't worry. He does his little dance, he transforms again, they fight the monster. But then Toma realizes, he realizes how to counteract his story, his earlier wishes and everything, right? He's like, we just got to imagine it, the power of imagination or some dumb thing. Or to something or whatever, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
We just gotta imagine our books being here. Our books never disappear.
It turns
it's
out
always been here.
It turns out that we've all just been fucking gaslit into thinking that our books never existed.
Yeah.
Once again, back at it again, gaslighting.
I did
always
like the
here.
brainstorming sesh though. That was pretty fun.
Yeah,
I mean, also,
worry.
I will say this. It's actually not it's actually more grounded in reality than just hey, this is a monster this is a Tenchi Tendo that can fucking control the existence of things. It fucks with your brain and makes you think things aren't what they are. That makes more sense. And they actually break it down and have to solve figure shit out. But and so it's smart in that sense, but it's fucking wild in the rest of it. Anyway,
so they all get their book by then. So it's pretty much just confirmed at some point after Toma gets the X-Cross sword, right?
Yeah,
right?
no,
Yeah.
it has to be. I'm the only. God, I mean,
it still makes no sense where this episode would take place within the general series, right? It has to be. Has to be.
I had to think of it as
X-Cross and pre-Storius. And I would assume this is that. I assume this is the 2 hours in between after Master Logos gets killed and before Storius shows up and be like, ooh, I'm the real bad villain.
Hey, that's a good way to put it, but I still feel like it's more
Wait, no, it can't be. It can't be before stories because the Wonder Twins are still homeless at this point. Holy shit! This the timeline makes no sense of where this takes place.
The way I have to think of it is like it makes it easier for my head to think it's just after everything or something.
No, listen, William, don't think that because looking at the trajectory now, I'm really scared that we're looking at another fucking Gen Urobuchi fucking he had to die to become God fucking thing. Like, I don't think Toma's getting out of this shit fucking unscathed. Shit is not looking good for Toma. Somebody is gonna die. One of these. Listen, I thought about it before. I was thinking about this in between episodes of recordings, and I was like, okay, hey, remember when I really, really, really thought that we were going to kill off characters more often than we have, and we really haven't? But the fact is, we did kill off fucking
the
Daichi
Logos, right?
We killed Master Logos. We killed, like, the villains have died pretty fucking, like...
Yeah, right, yeah.
Like, and we lost Tassel, rest in peace, holy be his name. Yeah. And fucking, there have been deaths, like, named character deaths. It's not off the table that we can fucking end with, oops, Toma becomes God and can no longer live in this realm. Like, I don't see this going well for Toma. I can't imagine that this takes place afterwards, because I can't imagine that, like, by the end of this series that everything is going to end peacefully. But what the fuck do I know? This is written by the fucking man who made Ghost, so
the thing is, it's just like, I would normally agree with you on that, but but the thing is, they've been doing a thing with Luna throughout the rest for this last arc of the story, right? That, like, it doesn't feel like, because Luna now knows what she is, I guess, and that she knows the consequence of choosing Toma, for being the new god of the Wonder World or whatever. It's like she's basically walking around thinking, how do I make everyone happy here in this situation? It's essentially what it feels like with Luna at this point. And so it feels like we're gonna get some kind of, either it makes sense or it's fucking bullshit, like how they figure this shit out, and then everyone lives in her happy
like
after.
Bullshit about Kento doesn't have a new form.
Boy, Kento. I'm really wondering if, look, they've crammed a lot of things into the last few, like, episodes. I can't tell if it's gonna be a thing where, like, either Kento gets a final form, like, in the last, like, 2 episodes, or we get a thing like Kamen Rider Build or Kamen Rider Ghost, where it's like, oh yeah, you get it in the OVAs. You'll get that in the OVAs.
You get it in your spinoff. Yeah, but boy, it's really sad just seeing Toma and Retro transform to, like, their final form, but Kento only still has the Wonder combo. Like, boy, there's a big gap. It's like fuck. What's that guy's name in Dragon Ball? That isn't Goku or Vegeta.
Piccolo?
Not Piccolo. Who's that?
Krillin?
Yamcha? Krillin? Tien?
Probably.
Gohan?
Yeah, those
What
guys.
are you talking about? There's so many other
guys.
people. There's so many other people that don't get final forms. Are you talking about the fact that Piccolo never gets, like, a super Namekian shit? Which technically they do say, oh, he's a super Namekian. It's not a super Namekian. He's just a fucking more Namekian. He got fucking...
Yeah. He got of a stronger Namekian.
If you keep sucking more Namekians in, do you just become God? Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
like,
technically he did.
How many Namekians?
God,
how many Namekians would Piccolo have to absorb of the remaining survivors on Namek for him to reach the power of a fucking, like, Super Saiyan God?
All of them. He has to be responsible for the extinction of his species. That's how much he needs. That's my final say on that.
That seems like a good trade-off. But anyway, hey, so it takes 4 guys. It takes 4 guys to beat up this enemy. And I just want to remind you all that X-Cross has reality warping power. Right, I just want to point that out. X-Cross still within Shoken has reality warping powers.
Yeah,
right.
It's fucking broken.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're like, he's still pretty hard. We gotta stop him. Let's have Rinto just freeze him up from being able to.
I mean, hey, no. He went. Hey, I'm gonna stop you from being able to write. So I'm gonna freeze your fucking, like, your fucking Tanebata fucking, like, wishes stick. I'm gonna stop your wish stick from being able to be put right wishes on. Yeah, I guess that's a fucking thing.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, so they use their finisher, they defeat the enemies, he dies, big explosions and everything, right? And then to celebrate, Toma gives him a book, right? That's just it. Just take the copy of the book, you know, right? Just a way to self-promote it more. Like, here's my book.
Now he can be a popular author in another universe.
Oh.
And they'll never get any more of his books. They'll get the one book. It's like, oh, I wish it could continue, and then they'll just never.
Or Zox can steal his work and just publish it there.
He is a pirate. Yeah, you're right. Actually.
Yeah. So then Zox is about to leave, and then here's the best part. So Zox is saying the Wonder Twins to stop snooping. I unironically thought they were actually. So they just straight up walk into frame, right? I thought they were gonna be more like hidden in the bushes, and then like they poke themselves out of the bushes. I wasn't expecting just for them to like walk out behind the bushes to come out.
Yeah, honestly, they just kind of walk out like we're keeping an eye on it. It's like, wow, you guys have no sense of subtlety at all.
We're just gonna walk into frame. But yeah, he steals Ryoga's book, and then he's like, I'm stealing your book. I hope this doesn't set up for a part 2 crossover episode to tout the storyline. And everything.
I've solved the power. Okay, listen. We're gonna get to this in the fucking. We're gonna get to this in Zenkaiger. I figured out the riddle of the bamboo noodle.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Really? Okay. I'm actually.
Then we get the episode preview, which just.
It's completely different. Completely different. Hey. Anyway, we're all fighting. The soldiers come and marching in, hurrah, hurrah! The soldierettes come marching in, hurrah! Like, it's an entirely different mood.
It's so jarring.
It really is. But is this like?
So here's the repost meme for since I had this for 2 months ago. This is the repost meme. Alright, so anyway, yeah, so fortunately for once, due to how, and it's actually ironic because usually me and Will record Zenkaiger first and then we record Saber, right? And then I upload Saber first and then Zenkaiger, but due to how narratively these episodes are written, this actually makes sense for Saber to be uploaded first for the first time, right? Within our upload schedule, right?
Yeah,
so stay tuned for Saturday when part 2 of our special movie crossover bullshit advertisement thing comes out or whatever. Hey, you know what? The Tokyo 2020 Olympics still happening. Can't wait for the opening ceremony. Toyota may have dropped out. The composer for the Tokyo 2020 may have dropped out, but don't worry, Super Mario is still gonna be there.
I can't wait to see Sonic's dead, anemic body fucking coughing and wheezing as they roll him out. And then Shinzo Abe, who is not the prime minister anymore. I don't remember the name of the new prime minister, but I know that Shinzo Abe isn't it. But boy, Shinzo Abe just fucking back at it again, just comes out, and then he fucking explodes into a fiery red dust.
Jesus, he just explodes. That's what you. Okay. Yeah. We should end this.
I can't wait for that. All right. Hey, part 2 coming out Monday coming out Saturday. Coronavirus is still a thing. Wash your hands, wear a mask, get
those
shots.
stabs in your fucking wrist, you dumb bitches. Yeah. Well, not in your wrists.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned for Saturday for the Zenkaiger portion of this crossover special bullshit, which I'm gonna rant more about in there because it's actually very flawed. All right, that's it. Okay, thanks. Bye.